here today.
Yeah, it shaped up like it was going to be sunny a little earlier. So a little while since we've been out.
Yep.
But now you're an old married woman, aren't you?
Oh, I know.
So what would you like to do today? What do you reckon would be a good plan?
Something really easy, just to, so
Okay.
that I can get back into it, because I've
Fair
forgotten half of it, and then, yeah, it's just so I can get used to it again.
Well, I think you always think you've forgotten, but
Yeah.
I think you'd probably end up surprised at how much you've remembered. So how about just a general drive about, get used to it again on start quieter?
Yeah.
Maybe from here, let's have a think now. If we went out towards Whitwood that way,
Yeah.
and then say Saturday, we'll make a bit of a circle and come back.
Yeah.
Maybe stop and review a couple of times, see how you're feeling, if you want to do something else, that sort of stuff. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards, get yourself comfy. Just take your time. Remember, because you haven't been out for a while, I'm your safety net. I've got your back
Yeah.
if you need, if it's needed. I'm sure it won't be, but it's there. Or you can shout up for help if you feel the need.
Try to remember about all the different mirrors now. I have to turn this on down to be able to adjust these.
You do. You're quite right. There you go, you see, you've remembered.
The first one.
Just take a few minutes to get yourself familiar with the car again. And then we'll be off. So how does it feel to be married then?
Not any different. I suppose because obviously we lived together for 3 years, so it's not...
Is it 3 years? Wow.
Yeah, we've been together for 4, but lived together for 3.
There you
So,
are.
either at my mum's or here, so...
Long enough to know whether it was going to be the right thing.
Exactly. I know him well enough now, it's alright.
Has he responded to the training?
Yes, he's doing quite well actually. Doing quite well. Washing up skills are a bit...
Still a work in progress, huh?
Work in progress. Something to be admired. Right, so then blind spot.
That's
There
it.
we go. Oh dear. You're trusting me today, aren't you, Bob?
Absolutely. There you go, look at that. As if by magic. So right, left, right.
Oh, God, I'm forgetting.
Got it though, that's the main thing. And then right at the end. And then once you've developed that level of feel for the clutch, it never leaves you.
Yeah, it's just a... Oh dear, I hate this one.
It is a tricky junction, this.
That would make me feel a bit safer.
Okay. Easy peasy. And follow the road ahead.
Just a bit hard because that wall's too high, isn't it? It's a bit...
Yeah, it makes life slightly difficult. So if we just follow the signs towards Leeds. We'll not go into Leeds just yet.
Oh, thank God.
So does that all feel?
It's getting better now. Now I'm on a straight road.
Well, it's a tricky start coming from behind your house there, because it's all really tight and the visibility's not brilliant.
No. I was hoping you'd have the car turn around. I'm thinking, oh, the first thing I have to do is do a 3-point turn.
Yeah, it's a bit tight at the back of your house for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair, the only way I can get around it is to go up on the path
Yes.
where the curbs are lowered.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's not enough room. So ahead at the roundabout, second exit. Just about shaking the rust off today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just getting back into it. Getting used to checking my mirrors again.
Excellent, well done. You'd
I'll
help if
pause.
they indicated, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Or if they
I'll
indicated
pause.
properly. No, you did the right thing. That red car looked like it might be shaping up to come our way. So I think that would have held back there and all. I think the key thing, is to just trust yourself.
Yeah, it's just remembering in it. It's like, yeah, I'm doing that right, yep.
And the nice I'll start that again. The nice thing is about the way that we've kind of, helped you to develop. You've developed all the skills yourself,
Yeah.
so you don't forget those. Where if I'd told you what to do, you might have forgotten.
It's been, was it, a year and a half, something like that, since I've actually driven a car.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my word, I didn't realise it was
It's
that
not
long.
this September, just gone September before, last time I had a lesson.
Oh my word. Oh, we haven't done so bad at all then.
No. How long's your theory test valid for? Because it's a certain amount of years.
2 years.
Oh, okay, so I've got time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. The last time I looked, the wait list for a test was about 7 weeks. So, see how you feel at the end of the day, and then we'll have put a plan together. Most important thing is that you feel comfortable and confident, really. You want to be getting to feel comfortable. You probably want to be back to where you were, and then we can put a little bit extra polish on it with a bit more practice.
It's 30 down. Oh no, okay. So
There
it's
you go.
now. I'm okay. The national speed limit's 60.
Correct.
Single road.
So you hadn't forgotten at all.
Wide bend.
It's nice out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I looked at a house here when I first moved. It was an old barn, but it was that's just there. But it wanted too much work. Looks like they're still renovating it. That was like 10 years ago.
Sounds like me and my house, that.
Yeah, you're never finished. An issue with my washing machine leaked and it got under the laminate flooring in my kitchen. It's just, I'm still on with it, but I'm going to get somebody to do it because I've wrecked my back.
Oh yes. There's no point, it's not worth it.
I need it to be spring now though. I need some sunshine.
Yeah. We got right away because my first one's going under.
Well, it's a tricky one, isn't it? I would always, in these circumstances, proceed with caution just in case somebody decides they're not going to give you it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're into the gap first, we should have priority, but it's fraught with danger.
Aye.
Well, that's what the test's all about, It's assessing how you manage the risk around you. So I'm on unfamiliar territory once I'm out this way.
Right, okay. Me too.
Hey, excellent.
I watch the bus going now, but I don't actually pay attention to where I'm going, so
Well, you don't when you're on the bus, do you?
no.
So you're reading your book or messaging on your phone or... Yeah, that's the thing, when you're being driven somewhere, you don't really pay as much attention.
You have to be James because he's not very good with directions, so I'm always saying, no, you're going wrong, turn round. We were in York the other night with some friends, and there's this like sort of strip area where there's all the restaurants are and stuff.
Yeah.
And he thought he knew where it was, and I'm like, I've only been once. And I'm like, no, you got the wrong way. He's like, no, it's down here. I'm like, no, it's really not. And all right. And he's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was.
So one thing that seems to make couples fall out readily is route planning and directions. Yeah.
But he at least admits when he's wrong, so he's quite good.
Oh, I don't do that. I argue with the sat nav.
Oh no, we don't trust sat navs. We don't trust them at all. Once Tom me and my dad to board a ferry, we were like, what?
Well, Martina always says to me, well, if you're going to argue with it, why'd you turn it on? It's a fair point, I suppose. It's just because I think I've got a better way. If I'm heading towards Leeds, I get the train.
Yeah, well, I get the bus because it's set to my road and it comes this way. It only takes 5 minutes.
And the main reason I do this is you just can't find parking spaces.
Yeah, we don't drive in Leeds, we never do.
It's like £9,000 an hour.
See, I find that by York, I struggle unless you do a park and ride.
Yeah.
But we've actually found a car park near the restaurant we're going to tonight that actually it's free after 6 o'clock and it's right next to the restaurant.
Okay.
So it's quite good.
Excellent. So if we take the road off to the left at the roundabout, take you on to probably more familiar ground. Once we get a bit further in. Nice.
I bet you were glad to get out from behind me.
Yeah, people don't like travelling at the speed limit.
I've been doing slightly under because I've been a bit wary at corners at the moment, so.
Well, the straight bitch is better. Well, this is all new.
Just hit the speed limit. I was like, stay how far? Oh, right, okay.
Catch those sort of situations a bit, don't you? When sometimes you think, is this 30 or 40?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got the repeaters, but sometimes they're missing. If you're not sure, if this is a 40 and you look down the side roads, they'll probably be 30.
Yeah.
Where if this is 30, when you look down the side road, there'll be no speed limit, so it's probably all 30.
Yeah.
So there's always hints and tips or signs.
But if in doubt, go at 30.
Yeah. Doing 40 and a 30 ends up with 3 points. 30 and a 40
Yeah,
ends up with annoying somebody behind you.
Yeah. In his work van, honestly. We're going to Lapland in January.
Oh,
And we can't do the ski snowmobile things
all right.
because he's got 3 points on his licence. You have to have a clean UK driving licence. So we can't do it unless I pass my test.
There's reason we'll go straight ahead towards Wakefield. There's reason enough to do it then.
This way.
That's the one. Yeah, nicely done. on. You're certainly keen. So we've got a couple of options as we get down to the road here. We can kind of take a diversion off and stay quiet, or we can go to maybe some slightly busier. What do you
I'd
reckon?
rather stay quiet today.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's once we're down at the dip, there's a road that leads back across
Right, okay.
towards your mum and dad's. Isn't it? It's there all the time. Yeah, it's alright. Just in case, just familiarise yourself again, isn't it?
Yeah. My mum's is really loose. It's right. I don't like mum's. It's really loose. But it's obviously a lot older car, so it's been worn.
Well, that's right. This is just about new.
I don't like Jimmy's clutch. He's really keen. It's horrible.
He's got the Fiesta, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a brand new one. So. And it's that stupid stop-start thing. I hate that. Whenever I get in it, make him turn it off. I'm like, no, turn it off.
You kind of get used to it eventually. I've got stop-start on my car, on the Focus. It's, when I first got it, it was just like every time it stops, like, whoa! Something's happened, but you get used to it.
Is it a 30 down here?
What do you reckon?
I would say so, because there'll be the people crossing and there's a crossing.
So have you ever looked down the side roads? Is there a speed limit sign there?
I didn't see it.
So that probably means that speed limit's the same as this one.
Right.
And it wouldn't be 40.
No,
in
not
there,
down
so
there.
that would probably mean this is a 30. There's also street lights. Not
Yeah.
going to tell you anything else, so that's normally a 30. Well, this is one of those roads that sometimes are 30, sometimes they're 40, because it's open countryside this side. So
Yeah.
looking up the side roads can sometimes give you that guide. Feel the need to be doing, change around and all, messing around with things to just get more familiar. Feel free. So day off today then?
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be, but somebody else could do Sunday, so I swapped him. I was like, it's fine. Makes no difference to me. That means I can go out with my friends for dinner tonight.
What sort of food are you eating tonight?
Italian. We're going to Del Rio's in York. Yeah, one of my favourites. I'm going to have curry and cheese pasta.
Already decided.
It's my favourite. I have to have it when I go. There's no point going otherwise. It's like when I got a little Tokyo and these, I only go for dim sum.
Well,
lots of holidays.
off to Australia, yeah.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. It was 42 degrees while I was there. That's meant I can't cope with that.
No.
So
God,
we
no.
went to see Star Wars that day in an air-conditioned cinema.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But no, all of it lovely, fantastic to see our stuff. I haven't seen it for a while. Apart from being involved in an accident, of course.
Oh yeah.
Learn a driver and all. It's just like, oh, the irony.
Yeah.
Didn't have hit us hard though. Jeez.
And yet that terrified that learning driver all that.
Oh, she was all over
scarred.
the place.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I did was pull her to one side and have a chat. I said, look, don't worry about it. Well done. There you go. You see, you did remember how wide the car was.
Yes.
Held your breath for a moment though.
The gap is just big enough for me.
Yeah, that's nicely done. Yeah, so we'd stopped in traffic. There was 2 cars stopped behind us. So they hit the back one. And it hit it with enough force to write all 4 cars off.
Oh my
A bit scary. Amazingly, I was the only person injured. I think what's happened is they've come up there. The person sat next to her was her dad that was sat next to her. I think he'd panicked a bit. He'd screamed stop.
Yeah.
And instead of hitting the brakes, he'd hit the gas.
Oh.
So you want to go all the way around and back this way?
Can do.
Because I think we missed the... well, I missed the turn off.
Oh, okay. Too busy talking.
Yeah. Nobody over there, right?
Yeah, I'd rather not go past Pinders.
That's fine.
So busy.
Wouldn't it be lovely if people indicated?
Oh yeah, especially at roundabouts. But I've told my mother off for that multiple times. I'm like, Mother,
Well, people get used to it because they see that nobody else bothers, so they stop bothering. Now we get to the situation where we're at, where hardly anybody indicates. So you want to just follow the route in reverse? Does that work for you?
yeah, can do.
Okay. So how do you think it's going?
Not bad so far.
I don't know.
It's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. I was like, oh no.
It's just getting back.
I think it was mostly coming out of my road, you know, that blind corner. I was just like, oh no, I don't want to do that.
It is awkward.
That's why I just sort of edged out, because I thought, well, at least I can stop if something's coming.
That's right. Well, that's what I mean. That's what we're required to do, really, in those sort of circumstances.
I'll put my foot on it if I have to get out quick.
Yeah, floor it. So yeah, so the learner driver, honestly, she was all over the place. Just like, bless her. She hadn't been driving long either. And her dad said to me, he said, oh, she's really nervous as well. I said, can I ask you a question and maybe some advice for you? You know, why are you in the city centre at 2 o'clock on a Saturday?
Yeah.
She's like, well, I thought it'd be a good experience.
No, not for her nerves it
So
wasn't.
do yourself a favour when you get back to it, you know, don't push her beyond what she wants to do. That's the turn off I meant to take on the wheel.
Oh, okay.
But this will do just as well.
Plenty of roundabouts on long roads.
There are many bends, many opportunities to go up and down through the gears. It's just settling back in, really.
Yeah. And once I pass my test, I'm actually getting insured on James's car now.
Oh, you can, right?
Yeah, because I'm married to him now, I've got the same surname, so I'm allowed to get his insurance.
Right.
It's very weird, it's very confusing.
Yeah,
He's only got his car for another year and then he has to get his own, so then it won't matter, would it?
That's like a business policy, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very weird. It's a company thing.
That's nicely done. Well handled. Woo, steady. It's good.
It's a bit close, isn't it? But it looks it from here anyway.
Well, yeah. Well, if you have a look at it, the guy in the red car there, you spotted the hazard before he did. Because you were already slowing down way before he braked. He is close to that wagon though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Gonna get closer as it goes up the hill.
Now the wagon's flashing.
That's right, so you've eased off, he hasn't. So the brake lights are gonna come on in a second. Even though he's going uphill. There we go.
Oh, so we've been down our way.
That's cool. Well done.
Because another car's quite fast. Do we dare? Yeah, I am going in a minute, mate.
Well, yeah, you're
Give
right
me
away.
time.
They're travelling quick.
Quite
too
fast.
quick. Yeah. They've slowed down now, of course. Well done. Nicely handled.
I might have made it, but I didn't want to risk it.
It was a. You could have, but just.
Yeah, because we've been down quite fast, so.
Yeah. really go down as hesitancy. Hesitancy is when you clearly could have gone and didn't.
Yeah.
So let's control the speed too. So your forward planning skills are all still there?
So is it better on test, obviously, if I say that I'm waiting because I think I'm going too fast?
Oh, absolutely.
And then you don't think I'm hesitating then?
Yeah, that's
He
it.
thinks I could go, but I don't think I
Because
can.
he could be sat there thinking, well,
She could
are
have
you
gone
playing
there.
this smart
Yeah.
or are you just scared?
Yeah.
I think anything that's unusual. It's a bit strong. What's that? It's like a chemical thing. Ew, it stinks. Yeah, I think anything that's out of the ordinary, let's have a chat with them about it. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know, if you're waiting to turn right or something and somebody flashes the lights at you,
Yeah.
technically you shouldn't take that because it's not an official signal, but
No.
sometimes it's obvious that's what somebody means, so that's just say that to them.
It's like, Amy were waving me on and I'm like, I'm not going yet. They're a bit fast.
No, you're quite right. That's why we advise you don't wave people, because you could let people make their own mind up.
Yeah.
So he waved
Because I could have thought that he meant that it was safe because he could see, you know what I mean?
Correct.
And then I could have gone and crashed.
That's right. So the key thing that the testing is that you're safe. So sometimes it really works in your favour if you get some unusual situations and you can see how you deal with them.
Yeah.
So ahead of the roundabout. But we can't go left or right, can we? Because it's more of it.
Yeah, don't scare me yet. So ahead would be...
This then, yeah. It's left hand. So you can see it's about
left.
ahead there, but no, we're staying.
Right, yeah,
I'm looking at
okay.
the lanes a little bit further up.
Oh, right, okay.
It's slightly confusing that, the way they've got it marked, because it looks like that's the lane for going ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Lights green somewhere.
Well done. And he was coming regardless, wasn't he?
Yeah, he won't wait for me, will he?
No. Again, it's that sort of situation where, you know, you're adjusting. Taking the time to make the decision.
Straight on, yeah.
Straight on, yes, please. Second exit. I think it's the key to good driving, really. Being able to look ahead, but then being able to weigh up all your options and go with the safest one.
Yeah.
It's warmed up a bit now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's freezing this morning. And then at the roundabout, when we get there, to the road to the right. to be slightly cautious there because the body language of that car, that silver one, said it was coming this way.
Yeah.
Of course, the absence of indicators until the last second doesn't help you at all. Bless their cotton socks. Correct, 50. There's parts of the road you do 50, there's other parts that maybe you wouldn't.
Yeah. Yes, 50.
I went to Norway to visit our David just before Christmas. So I did 4 days in Norway and then came back 4 days at Martina's place for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then off to Australia there for 3 weeks.
Everyone always goes to Australia for 3 weeks. They never go for 2 or 1, it's always 3.
Oh, the journeys are killer.
Yeah.
Oh, you think, I mean, I've done long journeys. My sister lived in Las Vegas, so you know that's like 11 hours or whatever it is. So you think you're ready for it, but it's a monstrous journey. I ended up awake for 38 hours, 37 or 38 hours. Got there just as sort of bedtime, obviously fell in almost like a coma.
Yeah.
Woke up 6 hours later. Like, oh man. And Stephanie said, what do you want to do? I said, no, I don't know. She said, you'd probably be better off just loafing around for a day.
Yeah.
So let's go out. So we went down to the beach.
Yeah, well, that's not too strenuous, is it?
I was wrecked. I didn't realise how tired I was. Stephanie said, yeah, get some suntan stuff on, sun cream on, rub it on my hands. And I went to just wipe it on my face. And obviously my spatial awareness was all shot. And I ended up wedging my little finger up my nose hard enough to make it bleed. It's just like, oh man.
Fail. Yeah, fail.
Pretty much. Steph said, that's it, back home into bed. So I ended up in bed that afternoon and slept for about 14 hours. Crazy. So this sort of thing, that's your approach to that. That's the sort of thing they're looking at. It was a thoughtful approach. You could see you were weighing things up.
Yeah.
Taking account of what was around you. A bit of sunshine. Quick break of the sun.
Sorry, I wouldn't even blind me.
Well, that's the thing this time of year is when the sun's still low in the sky. It's starting to get later. It was late on my way to work this morning.
Just needs to get less frosty now, we'll be alright.
Yeah. Was your mum feel safe letting you drive a car now then?
I've not driven it since that time I went to that strip, that driving strip.
Ah, right.
But she's still got the same car, so.
Yeah, that can be fraught with danger too. Prior to my parents, it's too easy to fall out.
Yeah. Well, that day that I went to that driving strip with my mum and her car, she was well nervous since she started driving. She rolled on to the side bar, you know, door. Car. And I'm like, that's reassuring, Mum. Get through quick. It's easy to see when you come round the other way, isn't it? You can see it approaching.
Well, actually, I noticed that coming this way, it said that we had priority, but I didn't notice that it said we didn't have priority coming the other way. So, interesting.
you know, at one side, but if the other side, no, it's no good, is it?
So we're up next time. Sometimes what happens is somebody, people hit the sign and knock them over.
They're replacing them.
Or we missed it on the way.
Yeah.
Only view the video and have a look.
Cheap.
So what are you going to do with yourself for the rest of the day?
I'm going to tidy the house. So, boring, really. You're going to offer stuff to this?
Yes, yeah. I'm doing some instructor training this afternoon.
Fancy.
It's in the classroom, not in the car. Well done. You ready for it?
I'm not sure if you were going to try and turn as well anyway, so... You know, there'd been a bit of a gap
Yeah.
between me and the other van.
But I could feel that you were planning that way as
Yeah.
you came around. Which is good.
At least with this car, you don't mind when you go uphill, like the other one did.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit old. Those 1.2 Vauxhall engines don't possess much power at all.
No. Like when they go on one to search, it's not me not doing it right, it's just the car's old and it don't like it.
That will follow their own head with their animal. Well, you know your way home probably, don't you?
Yeah. I was learning to drive behind me, but it didn't see it white bit. Well, I know bus is going to go straight on.
Bit of local knowledge. Bit of local knowledge. Gonna wag it.
Go down here first, it won't like it, but we'll get there. At least we're still moving.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? You can
That
change
pothole.
if you can catch it at a point that you're not steering,
Yeah.
but other than that, just do it.
When the roundabout's a little one like that, it's a bit... Whereas the bigger ones that we went on it earlier.
Yeah, got loads of space. Horses for courses, as they say. Moments, isn't it? You think, well, how long is it going to be before the change? Will I make it? Will I not?
too late now. I'm going.
That's it. Once you pass the point of no return, it's only starting to get busy. Well, I suppose it is a Friday, isn't it?
This road's always busy down here. It's horrible. Came out for work the other day in a taxi, and it was just queuing on the way up top.
It's not really helped by the way people park either.
No, and there's some people park big vans in there. You can't see, you can't move, you can't do no. Idiots. You're lucky you could park where you parked today, because normally there's a big white van there and we can't actually get into his own parking spot. And I argued up with one of the neighbours the other day, because Jimmy parks out front, but there's never a set parking spot. He always just parks wherever he can fit, because there's that many cars, because that side I've got 3 vehicles, you see. And she was like, don't park outside my house, it inconveniences me. I'm like, well, we don't park it on roof. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people get bent out of shape. They think
It's
that
like,
the
you don't
piece of
own
road,
that.
you don't.
It's not on your land, it's not on our land, so I'm sure it's not on hers.
It's the Queen's Highway.
Exactly.
So how do you think that went?
Better than I expected.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's about what I expected, hadn't you? I realise, you know, I know that you weren't going to have forgotten. You probably thought you were going to have forgotten everything.
I think it's just a setting off bit, obviously, getting my feet back on clutch and stuff and getting it thingy. And then obviously coming at that blind corner around there, and it's just horrible.
So I think the first thing is just we've done the right thing, I think, by just shaking the rust off. We can then look at, well, honing in on various skills that you feel that you want to work on. So I suppose there's a couple of ways we can approach what we're going to do. We can either see if we can get a test and then work towards it, or we can wait until you feel comfy, then put in for a test. You don't have to make your mind up now. You can have a think about that. But I mean, initially, what's your thoughts on that? Do you want to?
I think I'd probably have a couple of lessons first, and then we book a test and then work towards that.
Right,
So just give me a couple of lessons, like practice my reversing again, and that kind of thing, and then I know that I'm
It's your call.
back to where I was, and then we can just build on it as we go towards test.
Yeah, yeah. So we get to, back away. It's not going to take you very long at all.
No, I just wanted a couple of lessons doing, practicing each thing once sort of thing, and then
completely fine.
we can.
Yep, no problem. We'll do that then. Yeah. That's easy enough. Do you have your shifts for next week? I don't know if I've got mine. Where
Next week I've only got Saturday, Sunday off, but I'm in Birmingham because it's his birthday.
Right.
No, I'm not free on Thursday, and I think the rest of it I'm working mornings.
Righty.
So,
well, let's liaise and see. So what time will you finish?
I won't finish till 6 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, it's like 11:30, 10:30 till 6.
So we could do one in the morning and drop off at work, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could do like 9:30.
Well, let's liaise through the weekend and sort that out.
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Because it'd be nice that once we've started, just to keep the momentum going. All right. Well done. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
And lots of great stuff in there. Well, not too rusty bits, but that's it's to be expected, isn't it? Really. So I think for a first one back, not bad at all, is it?
No.
Really.
At least I remember Dad to get the seat right.
You remember? I can't remember how to open the door. I'm stuck.
Press.
Yeah,
Sorry, press brake. I went to press gas, so it was stopped. Oh well.